Hi there, it's Karen here from Turquoise Treasures and welcome back to my channel to continue work on my wedding journal, as you see. And we're finally making progress. I have actually sewn in the signature at last. Can't say I did the best job. It's not entirely straight, but but I think once we've filled it with stuff, I don't think anybody will notice. And I will probably I will most definitely put some lace along the spine. So yeah, it's not quite as straight as I'd have liked, but I think it'll be fine. So I'm going to pop the little flip thing that we made the other day. I'm going to pop that in its pocket so that that's done and dusted and ready for the big reveal on the. If I can get it in. Yep. I know it goes in because I've tried it. In fact, I did it on camera, didn't I, the other day? So that's now in. And the other thing I've done, just on the inside page, so this is the piece of scrapbooking paper by Stamperia from the wedding kit with the wedding paper pad. So I use this paper, as you probably remember, as for my outer layer, and I've made it into a pocket here. And I put a journaling card made from the same paper inside, and I just stuck on a little label saying guest list, because I thought they could put all the people who came to the wedding on there and on the back if they want to. I just thought that would be quite nice, just as at the beginning of the journal. And I just put a little topper on there so you can see that something needs to be pulled out. Just the lace is just catching there. And I also put a little vellum pocket here, and it might be the good place to put the letter, you know, that I'm just telling them about the journal. I might put it in there because it might be a bit tight to try and get it in this front pocket here, so I might just put it in there. And then I don't know if I'll just do a quick flip through to remind you of the papers that have gone in here. I just think the papers are just so pretty from all the different kits, and show you what so I've got quite a few pages to add things to. And that one, I just love flipping through it because I just think it's so pretty. Just beautiful pages. There's the middle. There's me. I've just tied it. I'm not going to put charms. I haven't really got any charms to go on it, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. And then on the other side, just all the other sides of all the papers. And they're just gorgeous. There we are. That one. That side. And there's loads of places. I mean, I envisage that if they do use it at all, that they'll be putting photographs and things like that in most of it. I do plan to put another one of the flips that Teal and Tatter make. I'm going to make another one, and I'll probably pop it in here, I think. Either here or in this pocket. Haven't quite decided. Okay, so that's the journal ready to go and to be filled. And I'll put it over here. It's somewhere safe. Oh. Okay, and then I've got my box of ephemera so far, so I thought I'd like to go through it and see where we are, whether they need more decorating, whether they need sewing. Some might not need anything, and I'm just going to, and then whatever I'll have a little pile that needs decorating, I'm sure, and that's what I'm going to do in today's video. So I don't know if you saw this. This is one of the ones from Roxy Creations Weekly Challenge. She did this flip where you stick it on the page, and it flips up, and then there's a little tag that goes in the pocket there. And all I've done is pop in a little card just to say what it was. It's called a window envelope flip with pocket, which is exactly what this is. So I'm really pleased with how that turned out. I think it's really pretty. So that's one, and I think that's done. I haven't quite decided whether I'm going to do. I might sew round this just to make sure it's all in place. So I may put that in the sewing pile, I think. Okay, so we're going to have a sewing pile, but nothing else needing doing. We've got a completed pile, and we'll have a to be decorated pile, and they're the ones we'll work on today. So that's going to be my sewing pile, I think. Similarly with this one, this was another one of her challenges. This is the one from this week where she made little, when I say this week, this is going up, I'm actually filming this on Friday for next Thursday. I like to film ahead. And so I did that this week, this current week. By the time you see this, there will have been another one. I don't know what's happening next week. So this is just a little flip with a pocket. So it just goes on. I think the idea is you put it on your page and you can tuck something in either side, whichever way around you want it, and you tuck something in here. So again, I think I might just sew around this one, but otherwise it doesn't need anything else. This is another one. So it's the same idea, it's the same process, but I've done the flip the other side and I've made it smaller, just for something different. I don't think I made this one on camera. This is one I made afterwards. This one I did do on camera. And I put a little stamp on here. It says, cherish yesterday, live for today, dream of tomorrow. And I just thought that was quite a nice little stamp. I bought a few little word stamps from eBay recently, just a little collection of just nice little stamps with sayings and words on, because I didn't have any, and they're lovely to use on these kind of things. So so I thought that was a nice little saying to go on there. And again, that's going to be in the sewing pile. This was one I made. I don't know whether I'll use this one. I just thought it could be used. It's just, this was another Roxy Creations challenge one where we were doing painting on tags. And I just did, it was a stamp that I used and painted in. And I just thought this was really romantic, this lovely couple. And I just happened to find one of Tracy's labels that said, kiss me goodnight. And I thought, well, match made in heaven. That's so, that goes so well. So I just thought that was just a bit different, and maybe I'll pop that into one of the pockets. I just thought that was quite pretty. I may well sew around that as well. I haven't really sewn around any of the ones I've made most recently, so there'll probably be a whole bunch of sewing I need to do. Now this is one from Corrie Darman. She's been doing a series called Flips, Flaps and Folds. And I made a couple of these, and I don't know if I've put it somewhere on here which one it was, but you just put it in your journal, and because it's open and flappy, and she also put a little paper clip, and I've used this and tied a little bit of eyelash trim just to hold it together. But you can put it in and you can have something popping behind it if you want, use it as a tuck as well, or as a pocket. So that could be a pocket, but it has pockets as part of it, and I just thought it was really, really nice idea, a little bit interactive, which is what I'm looking for. And I've just prettied it up, really. Put some lace here. So it's very different to the one she made. She uses quite a lot of Tim Holtz papers for hers. But of course, being as this is for the wedding journal, so I put a little tag in here. And then it opens up, and there's a little notepad here for just whatever you want to do, a little notepad, another little tuck here, and another little tag from the Stamperia pad, and a little card that you could put, just put notes on if you want to, just a few little things tucked in, a few little fussy cut flowers popped on there. And I just really quite like that. I think these are a nice little idea for something a little bit different. I'm always watching YouTube videos, looking for people with doing different things for pockets, and just to make things a bit more interesting. So I like this one, and I can't remember which of her series it was. I wonder if I've got it somewhere. I've got another one of them. Sorry, I know I made another one, but I can't find it, so I can't tell you which of her flip, flaps and folds series it is. She's done about 20 or 19 or 20 so far, so goodness knows, this might be number 6. Anyway, so there's that one. Now, that doesn't need anything, that's complete, so I'm going to put that completely to one side. I'm not going to do any more messing about with that one. I think that's fine as it is. I just think it's really pretty. Okay, okay, this is quite a slow process. This is Gail has made these. This is originally, I think, Sue from Paper Inspirations made these, and this is just a little pocket that flaps open like that. You've got a paper pad, you've got a pocket here to pop something, and you've got a pocket here to pop something. I haven't done any decoration or sewing on this, so I think this needs a little bit more, so I'm going to put that in the decorating pile. This one is from the kit. It's just an envelope. I don't know if it'll fit in that pocket I've made, so I think that's fine as it is. I don't know if it needs any more decorating. It's a really pretty little envelope. Maybe I'll put a bit of lace on it. I think I put that as a possible to be decorated. Okay, let's take a few out here, because these are all, I think, now from the kit. So that's a journaling card. It's been backed. Needs a bit of decorating and sewing, I think. Same with this. It's all backed. No idea what I'm going to do with that. That's more of an embellishment, really. Or it could be a tuck. Could use that as a tuck. So, I don't know. It's a bit flimsy, so not sure what I'm going to do with that. Maybe I'll back it and make it a bit stronger. So I think there's a bit of work needing doing on that one. Oh, look at this lovely envelope. That's really pretty. That is beautiful. That would be the one I think I might put in the pocket at the front of the journal with my letter in it. So I think that will fit sideways. That is just beautiful. So I'm not going to do any more to that. I think that's just lovely as it is. So that one's a dunsie, as Pam would say. This has just been cut out. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. I don't think I'll use that. It's like a little tuck or something. It's from another kit. It's from the Dream kit, that one. It says dreams do come true. I think that could be used to embellish something, but I'm not sure I'd use it on its own, so you put that to one side. Okay, so we've got a coin envelope pockety thing, which is from the kit. That needs a bit of decoration. This has been sewn, but I might put a little bit more on that. That's from the this is from the, not the Liana Scraps kit, the other kit, the Janie B Journals kit, I think. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I think that one was Janie B Journals and the other one is Liana Scraps. A couple of corner pockets, clearly needing, they've been sewn, but they need decorating. That's a really pretty journal, journaling, oh, like tag. It's been sewn, it's been backed, needs a little something. And these are all now done, these were all done by, when I did my collaging, and they all need little decorating. They've all been sewn around and they've all been backed. They just need decorating. Same with this one, little journaling card, another tag, another tag. This one has not been sewn around either, so that'll need at least that as well as, yep, we're nearly there. So there's quite a few. These are all now from the kit. That's from the kit. It's been sewn but not decorated. Same with that one. That one I mean, all I need to do, I think, with some of these is just put a topper on. This is another one that I've made myself, and this is collaged. That's from the kit. That's my weird one that I still am not convinced whether I'm going to use it. I'm not sure if I like it. I might put that to one side and see how it looks in the book when the time comes. Yeah, that's a kit one, another kit one. So most of these, the ones from the kit have all been sewn already. A couple of journaling cards from the paper pad, which I'm not going to decorate, I don't think. I'll see what I haven't quite decided whether I'm going to use them. I might sew around them and then see whether they need anything else. So I might put those in the sewing pile. Another little envelope. That's really pretty, isn't it? Little cute envelope. Just needs a little something. Oh, a lot of work to do. Don't suppose we'll get it all done today. Another little tag. Oh, a couple of tags there, look. I think these are all from the kit. Another little journaling card or pocket. So I've got a lot of tags and quite a lot of journaling cards. Not an awful lot of pockets. So that's something. Although something like this can definitely be a pocket, and that clearly needs more decorating. It's all been sewn around, but needs decorating, as does this one. These were all done from the collage. I think it goes that way. Yeah, when I did that bit of collaging a few weeks ago now. Haven't taken them any further. These are just some journaling cards that I haven't done anything with yet. As is this one, another possible journaling card. So these are all cut out from the paper pad. And this one and this one. So at the moment I want to stick with things. Now I've also had a little look in my general box of ephemera that I've made some time ago. So I thought this one would be quite nice. This is one, I think it was one that Gail made, and she'd followed somebody else. That needs sewing around, but it's all decorated. It's got a little snippet on here, bit of vellum in the middle, and that is definitely a pocket, so that's going to be useful, but I think I'm going to sew around it. Put that in the sewing pile. And this is another one that was in my basket of general stuff, and I thought that would go really well. It's all lacy, it's got the right colours in it. That looks like could either be used as a pocket or a tuck spot. It's backed, but I think it's definitely a pocket or a tuck, and that's all finished. This is another little pocket thing that I've made. It's got this is a shabby dabby doodle pocket, triple pocket or quadruple. I don't know how many. 1, 2, 3, and then I've actually added this pocket here, which wasn't in the original tutorial, but I just thought it needed something down here. I think I've made these on camera because I made one for my sewing journal, I believe. And this is another one which I thought would go quite well. It's got that the nice colours that were in the journal, so I thought that would work. And I don't know whether I want to sew around that. I may well do, actually, just gives it that finished look. Put that in the sewing pile. What else we got? Got this one. This is a paper outpost I've written on here. 4 pockets from 1 envelope, she says. I don't think I've done 4. Or have I? Well, actually there are. There's 2 pockets here. So one there and then one behind. And then there's a pocket here. And you can put something behind there. So, and that just happens. I mean, I think I will do a bit sewing around it, but also it could probably do a little bit more decoration, or maybe not. I'll put it in the sewing pile. And then there's this one. This is a paper outpost pocket. I was going to make one of these for this journal anyway. Didn't realise I'd put this in my box. So this is all made of just some lacy digital, and you've got loads of, and this obviously needs a lot of decorating. So you've got pocket here, pocket here, pocket here, pocket here, and possibly a pocket behind. I think you've got enough pockets really. So that definitely needs work. So this looks like we're building up to need probably a couple of videos getting through all this pile, getting them all finished and decorated. I put this in. I don't know if I'm going to pop it in because it's not particularly wedding-y, but it is really pretty. I made this, one of the first things I made ages and ages ago. I followed somebody, I don't even know who made it. I might have written inside who made it. But I did use this is Artie Maze's Shabby Chic kit, which is probably one of the first kits I bought because I thought I just loved it. It's so pretty. And I made this. I don't know if it'll go in. It may not work as as a wedding, for a wedding journal. But, oh no, that's just a piece of lace. I thought it was a tag. But no, it's just a piece of lace on that pocket. It all just folds out and folds out again. I know I saw it originally on Gail's channel, and she got it from somebody else, and so I've done my own version of it. So it's a little tag in here, just a little tickety thing in there in the tuck spot. So I don't know whether this will go in. It's really pretty, but it kind of possibly might work as a weddingy one. Not sure. And then there's that on the back. So we'll see. I'm not at all sure about that. But that is done anyway, finished. Nearly there. Got a little belly band. That's all ready to go. So I don't need to make one of those. And that's all lacy. I made that a while ago. Really, really pleased with that one. It's very pretty. Just the sort of thing I wanted. And of course then there's this. Now, I will be making one of these for my bird journal. So this is one of my trial runs, but I wanted it for the wedding journal anyway. This is another Corrie Darman, one of her flip, flap and folds. And I won't show it in any great detail in this video because I'm going to make another one. I'll make it fairly soon for my bird journal, so it would look completely different, but I will show you this one as well as an example. And I have made another one. So, and I will go through the process on the video for the bird journal one. But that is for this journal, and I love it. I really like it. So you will see that in a bit more detail in the other video. Okay, so that's all done. These are my very small pile of done ones. And these are for sewing, so that'll be all done off camera. Oh, that's a done one as well, isn't it? So that can go in there. And then all of these need a bit of work. So I think that's what we need to get started on, otherwise we're not going to get this done. So I shall do some on camera and some of them off camera. I may end up doing a couple of videos on these because they all, there's a lot to be done. And that's all part of the fun, isn't it? So I have got with me a whole collection of laces. I'm surrounded by lace. And if you remember, what did we make? These are the little pieces that we made, when I sewed all the little tiny scraps of fabric and lace, and I've now cut some flowers, hearts. I've got little butterflies, isn't that gorgeous? That will just need perhaps some little pearls on it. Some bigger hearts, different sized hearts. So yeah, I've got a few little bits and pieces of little embellishments I can use there. I'm going to probably use all of those. Where do I put that over? And the other thing I have to hand, another little box, is my box of, this one's got a magnet, so I have to pull it a bit. This is all my little snippets, all in here, all ready to go, and the snippet roll is in there. And another sort of snippet roll that I made another time, which may or may not work. I've got a few ruffles as well, but they're not quite the right colours, so they're in there, but I don't think I'll be using them. I may need to make some new ruffles to put on this journal, because I do love a ruffle, but I haven't made them yet. Oh, this box had soap in it, and it smells lovely. Oh, it's got that nice smell of the pretty soaps wafting out. That's nice. And yeah, I've got all my little snippets here, so they're going to be handy to put on these. So some of them won't need much decoration at all. So let's get started. So this one, so it's all been sewn, so I just need to put something really pretty. I think this is going to be, it's a bit deep for a pocket, isn't it, really? It's hard to know whether to use it as a pocket or a journaling card. It's backed. I suppose I can decorate it and make my mind up how to use it when the time comes. I do need pockets, but I might just have to make some. Okay, let's see, what have I got? I've got a nice little snippet that would go on here. Something like that might work. And then still got the flowers, and then I might put some lace across the top as well. Or, what have I got here? Well, that's quite nice. It's a bit bigger, but then it can take a bigger one. And it's got the flowers. Oh, I might like that better. And then maybe a bit of little piece of lace across the top. Just something, just to finish it off. Because I think it's one of those journals you can never have too much prettiness. Let's have a look. I seem to have got 2 pieces of lace the same on this card. I'm going to put that across there. I know it covers up the sewing a bit, but you still can see it through. And it matches up with the lace, with the colour. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Because the whole idea for this journal was to do lots and lots of lacy things. And you still get the wedding, you get the couple, get the wedding-y sort of vibe as well, and you can see the sewing through there, so that's quite nice. Yep, okay, let's do it. Got my Fabri-Tac. Give it a moment to come down. Just keeping an eye on my timer and I'll have to turn the camera off and on again to get my next 30 minutes fairly soon. So if I get carried away and forget, and I suddenly cut out, you'll know why. But I'll try to remember, if I can, to do it before I actually get cut off. Let's pop that across there. It's a bit gunky, but it does grab really nice and quick. Fabri-Tac is quite good. And where should I put that? Put that there. Then you still got this sort of little wedding-y couple on the side there. So this was what I made all these things for, is to decorate all these bits and pieces. Yeah, I'm on. Right. Okay, we're coming up for the 30 minutes. I'm just going to turn the camera off and on again. Oh, you won't miss anything. Right. Oops. Just check that it did come back on. Yep, we're all good. And carry on. So I've been looking forward to doing this, just to get some of these, you know, it's all about getting that signature sewn in, and then I could start actually thinking about what's going to go in the journal. Finally. Seems to have taken a while to get to this point. Don't know why. I think it's probably because I'm not doing, like when I was doing the sewing journal, I was doing it practically just that all the time, so it seemed to get things done. I'm only doing the wedding journal, or only doing videos for the wedding journal once a week to try and mix it up a bit. I thought you might get a bit bored with just doing the same thing all the time, so I'm going to be so I've been wanting to mix things up a little bit this time. Turned itself off anyway. I don't know why. So as I was saying, it feels like progress is a little slower because I'm not working on this journal as often as I did on the sewing journal. So, but now that the signatures are sewn in, and when I've found I have actually got quite a lot of ephemera to work with. Maybe progress will go a bit. Feels like it's making some progress now. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, that's quite a pretty pocket or journaling card, depending on what I decide to do with it. That's been sewn, so I think that's a done. Put on the done pile. Right, next one. So similar idea, really. Very. It's a very similar shape, and again could be a pocket or a journaling card. I think it's calling out for a nice long snippet across the top. No, not sure about that one. Too pink. Oh, is this going to be too long? That would be a shame because that would go quite well. That's just too big, isn't it? That's a shame. Oh, blues. I've probably got something else with a blue. So I'll have to think about that. It's a bit lilac-y, really. I've got this, which would go really well. That one looks like it's not been quite finished. That might need a little something more on it, but never mind. Some of these are going to be for my Lissy journal, because they've got some of the fabrics from her journal in there. I've got, just to show you this one, I've been hanging on to this. I have to put it in her journal. A little cut off from some of the fabric, and it just says fairies and rainbows, and I just thought that's got to go in her journal. So at some point that will. Sorry, I just wanted to show you that. Oh, I have got the snippet roll, which maybe would provide me with a nice little piece to go across the top, like so. That might work. Can always add a little bit more just to finish it off. I actually like that piece. So I'm going to cut it here, I think. Oh gosh. It's quite thick. Okay. So then I can just decorate this piece up, and I've got another little snippet. And then I could cut that there. So then that's it. And then maybe I'll put a little flower or something here. So there's a bit of a gap. Maybe one of these little... Let's see what I've got. Oops. These are sort of trims, or that have got that made look like flowers, I suppose. Sort of flower trims, I think is what you'd call them. I've got that one, which is those which might be quite nice. Let's try that. I'll do like this. Little rosettes. Pop that there. That would look quite nice. And that would all, yeah, just finishes it off, doesn't it? Okay, let's go with that. I might actually put the glue on here. Whoops, come on. Are we coming? Yeah, I think we're coming now. Put the glue along the top. Right. A bit more of a squeeze. I think you need a fair bit to get this to stick down. Okay. Put that there. Lovely. And oops, nice big glob in the middle here. Stick down my little rose. Put that on there. Okay. I still feel I need a little something here though. I don't know why. I have punched out some hearts, which I could, maybe I can add a couple of hearts. Ooh, I've also picked out, I've gone through all my Tim Holtz people, which I don't use very often, just because I haven't done the sort of journal where they're appropriate. But there's quite a few wedding couples and things in there. So, and people who are dressed as though they're going to a wedding, like this young couple. It looks rather inappropriately dressed to us now, but they look like they've got wedding outfit on. I'm just wondering if they would look rather sweet there, just for something different. Or I could just do a little miniature wedding couple. Because I've got them in all sizes. I've got the small one here. Is that going to be too big? Might be too big. Nice pretty little girl, looks like a bridesmaid. Or just seen another little couple of kids that might work quite nicely. What about them? They're rather sweet, aren't they? I do quite like them. The other ones I've got, I don't know if I've got them in the smallest size. I do rather like, but I think these ones are too big. Oh no, I have got the small one. The two sisters. What about the sisters? It could be me and my sister. Because my sister will be mother of the bridegroom. So it could be me and her just stood there in our 20s finery. Ooh, too many choices now. Gone from hearts to people. Which ones look best? The boy and girl. She looks like she could be a little flower girl, doesn't she? I like those. I like them. I think they're cute. I think they're going to go on there just as something different. I really would like to get some of these people onto some of my pieces. There's no point putting just one on, because then it would look a bit odd. You've got to have a little bit of, if you've got them on several things, it will start to look like it was, a bit of cohesion and you'll be able to see the sort of see a theme going through, that they're all people attending a wedding. So I rather like these two. They don't look quite as incongruous as the little boy in the top hat. They may go on there too at some point. But I think these two are rather cute here. There we are. I like that. She's lovely. She just looks like a little flower girl. And he looks like a little page boy. They're great. Okay, enough of that. Next one. Right. This one is a Here Comes the Bride. So I don't want to cover that up. So I think something, maybe just some lace down the side. Maybe a little something in the corner. What can I put on? Let's put these away, as I shall start to disappear behind all the piles of stuff. I've got, what about if I can get one of the little hearts and a bit of lace behind it, maybe. What have I got down here? Got some. Is that lace or is that bits of? Not quite what I'm looking for. Let's have a look in this box here. I've got bits everywhere. I have got this really pretty lace, which might be quite nice, just to put a little piece behind the heart. Don't think we're going to get an awful lot finished today. I will probably have to do some of these off camera. I did too much gassing early on, didn't I, really? Just going through everything. It's just I hadn't looked at that box for some time. I just kept putting things in and didn't really I'd lost track of what I'd got. So I did need to do that. I think this might need a little sewing before I stick it down, or maybe I can just glue it a little bit. Don't know whether how that would look, or would I be better off with I don't know if I've got any small glue ones. I've got my little turquoisey ones. Would they go? No, but maybe that's that shape in the other colour. Maybe that one would look better. Either down that side, not that side, don't like that so much. And or maybe just some cheesecloth would be better. Back to my box. Just something to put behind it. What about that? Oh, that's not quite, that's a funny shape. That look. Not sure about that. Don't think it really goes. Maybe just a little bit of lace down the side is all it needs. Let's have a look. I'm losing the bride a little bit as I do it the other way. Could do it so that you don't lose the bride. Where'd my pin go? There it is. Along the side there. Maybe that'd be enough. It's quite a pretty paper. You know, the paper's pretty. Yep, I might just do that, and I might just put a little something else. A little something. Not sure what. Come on, glue. Doesn't need an awful lot. Okay. So I'm not all that keen on these sort of hard edge here. So I might want to put another little something just down there, but not all the way up, so that I don't cover up the bride. You know the word. So I just need a little thin something. I wonder. What can I use? I've got in my little box of bits. Got anything narrow? Don't think this is going to come out what I want. No. Let's have a look in here. What about got this little very narrow pink lace? So I could just pop along there, and that would just soften that edge. Let's just cut a piece and see. I just laid it over, so I laid it on top of the edge so that you kind of almost lose that. Go that way. Would it go that way? I could have put this on in the first place, that would have looked better, wouldn't it? Or, sorry about my arm, I could put this just along the edge, which would soften it without it looking. Yeah, I think that might look better, but I might still use this. Somewhere. Maybe under the, I don't know. Let's just try this piece. Amazing how much I use this. There's still quite a bit of it. There's a big bundle I bought from the antique shop. And it's been really useful just to add a little edge on things when you don't want anything too much. I might even be able to put it, would it go all the way up? I probably haven't made it long enough now, I've cut another piece. It might work, yeah. I will put it all the way up the top. And then, because it's narrow enough, it won't impede on my bride, but it will soften that edge. Whoops. Okay, let's pop that on there. There. That's better. I like that a bit better. Now, what can I do with this bit of pink? I almost feel like I want to go across this join here or something. Don't know. Maybe I've done enough. Is it a case of less is more, or should I think about more? I just feel like it needs something here, but I'm not sure what. No. Well, you've got the bridal couple here. What about the little bridesmaid here? Don't know whether she'd go. She looks ideal for a wedding one. I'm just not sure that she works quite on here, but I'm going to get her onto something. I'm determined. She looks a perfect little bridesmaid. What can I put on here? Sorry, I'm faffing about a bit here. Maybe I just need a little floral something or other. Well, about a couple of those, but I'll cut off the edge. Oh, that might just finish it off. Just gives it a little finish. Quite like that. Okay, we'll go with that, which is the... don't think it makes a lot of odds which is the back and which is the front on these. Just put a little bit of glue, just dot it about a bit. Definitely a bit in the middle and on the sides. Okay, should do it. Yeah. Okay, that works, I think. Cut this off. Alright, that took a while, but I got there in the end. I think it's okay. I think it looks quite pretty. And I think that's definitely got to be a pocket. Definitely needs to be like that. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so now surrounded by lace and snippets and goodness knows what. Let's put my snippets back in the box. I was running out of room to actually work in. Yeah, okay. Over there. Those two bits are on standby for another spot. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, not much time. Well, she doesn't need much. She needs a hole and a topper. Right. Give her a nice hole. And get it central. Right. And I need to give her a eyelet. I wonder if this white floral one will work. It's gone inside that one. There we are. What about a white floral eyelet? Let's give that a try. See if I can get it to go in. I found these floral ones don't always work terribly well. Does it work? Ooh, I believe it has. Well, well, well. It has worked. Good, good. Okay. So that just needs something like that, maybe. Would that work? It's a little bit wishy-washy for in there. It's something a little bit bolder. This is narrow. That might work. Yep, let's try that. Be the last piece I think I can get done in this session. Alright, let's put it through. That piece and that piece. There we are. There we are. She's got a little topper. She's ready to go. I think she's fine. I think she needs a word. I've got Beautiful Bride, but I think that's too big. Got Love, Wedding Bliss. Anything else that would work there? I think we're just going to stick with Love because it's nice and short and it will just fit on that little space there. Okay, final little piece and then we're done. for today. It's gone so quick, it always does. Especially when we're having so much fun. Well, I am. I don't know about you. I'm having fun. Just making these things look pretty. It's, you know, it's the part that I had in my mind, making everything lacy and really, really pretty, and it's so much fun to do, to finally get these things looking how I hoped. So that one's done. And there we are. Got a nice little pile of done ones, but a much bigger pile of still to be done. So I will do another session, probably next week, doing some more, and I'll probably decorate some of them in between as well, otherwise we'll never get them done. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me once again, and please do join me again soon. Of course, the next video you see will probably be on my working in my bird journal. So join me for that soon. Okay, bye for now.